Good morning. It's been a long time since I've spoken to anybody. Well, you know what I mean. So, a lot has happened. Oh, mercy. And lessons to be learned, you know. I think in the experiences I've had recently that my Creator, the God of my understanding, is trying to show me fearlessness in finances. That's not easy for me. I feel a lot of financial insecurity. Having had a trailer I lived in on a rented lot and a car that was worth a lot of money, as much as I had paid for it 3 years previous. And, to some, that seemed like a lot of money. But, knowing how life is so very expensive, I had a lot of fear. And so I did something with some of the money, and one of my worst fears was realized. And the world did not end in spite of it. It felt, I think, for about a half a day, like maybe even a day. And I had to cry and mourn and lament. And yet, I had no regret for my decision, because what happened was not the fault of the original decision. It was the mistake made by a human being. Now, you don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm not ready to talk about it. And that's okay. I will talk about eventually. My background is our garden. Do you want to see it? Hey, is that a biting ant? Hope not. So we started seeds and plants. Let me talk to you about what we have here. We have some sweet potatoes in the back of it. Yep, those are both sweet potato plants. Nice. And what do we got here? A pepper plant with some little peppers starting. See them? We got tomatoes coming in. Hopefully you can see that. It's really hard. I can't see what you're seeing. And this is a cucumber plant. Oh, they're already starting to chew on the leaves. This is Swiss chard. I love this stuff. My strawberry plant, which I brought with me from the trailer. I have no idea what that is. Some sort of plant. And what do we got here? This hasn't come up yet. This is flowers. Oh, those are the wildflowers. That's going to be a black squash, like a zucchini type. This is more cucumbers, because I love cucumbers. A melon, but I can't remember if it was honeydew, cantaloupe, or what. No idea what that is. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, cilantro. What is that, dill? Does that look like dill to you? Let me know in the comments. No idea what that is, and I know that that's basil. Love basil. Well, I used to love basil when I could taste it and all, but... And who knows? Someday my taste will come. So, I wanted to... Where's my coffee? Morning. It's far into the morning now, but... So death and life are in the power of the tongue. I've been thinking about my thoughts a lot lately. And what I've been thinking is, it's always negative, fearful, lacking in faith, lacking in trust that God has my back. And he's not going to leave me to, shrivel up somewhere. And God's given me really loving children that just want to fix my life. But nobody can fix it but me. Seriously. No. I don't want others fixing my life, and I don't want them to rescue me. Bless their hearts. Here, sit over there for a while. You're too cold anyway. Ugh. So, I'm trying to watch the things I say. When somebody hurts me, I bless them and release them. If someone does damage to my, financial life, I bless them and release them. And I affirm what I truly think God would want me to know. How he'd want me to react, how he'd want me to think on these things. It's taken a great deal of meditation and listening to, positive affirmations. In the day, I'll read some. At night, I play them. Trying to change the tapes in my head. If you've ever listened to, what the heck was his name? The Psychology of Winning, Dennis Waitley. Boy, I'll tell you, his book was really powerful. He uses a lot of examples in people's life, and that our brain moves us toward our most dominant thought. And if my most dominant thought is financial failure, financial ruin, financial fear, I'm going to keep moving in that direction. So instead, I bless my finances. I bless what's left, and I thank God for the abundance that comes to me in miraculous ways. We should believe in miracles. We're a miracle. Just our being here is a miracle. Resist not evil. Oh, that was always a tough one for me, because I wanted vengeance, and if God wasn't going to do it so I could see it, I was going to do it. Bless him and let it go. Thy will be done this day. Today is the day of completion or salvation. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracle will follow miracle, and wonder will not cease. Yeah, I'm into that. I know that God has my back. I know that there's abundance in this universe, and the universe is after universe after universe, because now they're finding there's so many of them. We're just a little tiny speck in the vast configuration of this current reality, this existence. We really don't know what all else there is out there. And, we know through some religious teachings what men have told us is there. But I don't think we know the half of it, or even the quarter of it, maybe not even the 1/16 of it. I always think about that verse that says, man being evil would give his child good gifts. I mean, don't we want to soothe the little boo-boos and heal the wounds and fill the voids in our children's lives? We always want better for them than we had. And you got to remember that your God feels the same way about you. And that's what I'm trying to concentrate on right now, is appearances are deceiving. It might look a particular way, but there's something unfolding that's much greater than what the appearance is. So right now I'm blessing my life and thanking God for each and every blessing. And I'm not going to pretend that what I'm going through is easy. It's not. But it's necessary, obviously. There's a lesson to be learned in all of this. And I will show you my surprise eventually. Allow me time to get it to the point where I can present it and say, this is what happened, and this is how it worked itself out. So, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I just wanted to touch base and say hello. I know there's a lot of widows out there, new and not so new, ones that have wisdom and encouragement, and they leave that in the comments. And some who are looking for that wisdom and encouragement because they're in mourning and sorrow. Ladies, gentlemen, be of good cheer. God has overcome the world, and you're going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. I realize I have to let go of the past in order to accept the wonderful now. All you've got is this very moment. Now and it's gone, as Dennis Waitley says in his book. So make the most of your moments. Go out and, I know it's getting winter. You can't always smell the roses, but you always could buy yourself one. I'd like one of them chocolate roses. I gotta cut the crap. I'm way out of control with my compulsion to eat sugar. So I gotta get my act back together, and I'm currently using 2 homeopathic medicines for my hip, and I believe it's helping. It's not like the instantaneous miracle I'm looking for, but I believe that's on its way. I don't want surgery, and I'm praying and using what I know, but now I've got to get the inflammatory foods out of my diet so that my body can totally heal. I know what I need to do. So I'm going to go grocery shopping and pick some things out and, try to eat better, try to eat less, naughty foods. That isn't always easy, that standard American diet, man. We grew up with it as kids, oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, that sort of thing. And Dolly Madison always came at the end of every single Charlie Brown special. Zingers. My mother would go out and purchase those, and, they weren't really that good. Twinkies used to be good, but why am I talking about this? I have no idea. But I got a couple ducks here. I hope you can see them. I hope I can. They decided to listen to the to the vlog. Are you guys enjoying this? Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, I forgot to show you my lettuce. I've got romaine right over there near that tennis ball. See, they're growing. I hope the birds aren't going to start eating my lettuce. That's mine. Okay. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I love all of you. Praying for all of you. And let me know how you are in the comments, because I do care, and I do think of you all. I do. Bye. Have the best day ever.